Hey there, this is Anthony, aka Thrash Metal, and I haven't recorded, I don't think, for you guys for a few days, so we are going to jump back on the train. Last week, we built Bant Octopus. So the idea was we built a list around mesmerizing Benthid, and basically we are playing a bunch of growth cards like Growth Spiral, Incubation Druid, and Lana Warels for our ramp. And then our first strategy is to quasi-duplicate a couple of creatures that make tokens, try to go wide, take over the board. We have a main board Shalai to stop burn, and Lyra to reset the board. We are running 2 Hydroid Crassus for life gain, so we're pretty good. Our sideboard, we have 4 of Negate, 3 of Spell Pierce, an extra Dive Down, 2 Exelon's Binding, Settle the Wreckage, and Carney T. So we're good. This is going to be our. We're not doing the lab today. We're actually going to do a Road to Platinum. So we've been playing ranks with this list, and it has been doing well. So let's see if we can get some wins with this list that we kind of built from scratch. So let's see what happens. Alright, so I'm hoping we will play first. This is a bad hand. Oof. We're going to mull, and we can't Growth Spiral here, but I don't want to get... Oh, we can. We are good. Cool. So we're going to play Forest, and we are going to pop this off right away. See if we can get our hands on another creature or a threat. So this comes out to, do we want a Lyra? Or do we want a Mesmerizing? Now, I'm going to have to think... Lyra, 99% of the time, is better, but this has Hexproof. I'm going to go with the Hexproof. There really was no way of knowing. We don't even know what we're playing against yet. But let's do it. So we're playing black, which means they have removal, which means this is the right move. Oh, you know what we just did, though, is we buried our blue source. Oh, man, this is what happens. See, I'm new to the list. We just made the list here. So I should have collected my blue source first. Oh, well. Oh, well. Hopefully that didn't kill us too bad. Hired Poisoner hits. We're not blocking that thing. We do have the land we need. I think we could probably go into a Growth Spiral here. What choice do we have? Another land, and next turn we are... I think we are Mesmerizing next turn. I think that might be the better way to go. And then we go Ooze Ooze. I just want to stop any type of damage. So, Death Baron, this guy's playing some stuff. Oh man, we have all the good stuff. We're going to start with this. Let's put up a little bit of a wall. Get our Hexproofer out. Now we're going to stop the pings. When these illusions block, they actually lock down our opponent's creatures, which is important. Also, we have Hexproof, Ravenous Choop. He's going to go after Incubation. Unless he wants to try to get one of these illusions away. Sure, Incubation makes sense. He does have a Death Proof. I will block here. We're going to lock that guy down. And I guess we go Shalai. Shalai now makes other things Hexproof. And we are going to swing... If we see a land next turn, we start our Ooze train. It makes sense for him to chump block here. I think I learned a big lesson here. I think I never play Incubation turn 1 unless I have all the mana I need. Because we would have drawn into a Lyra as well. So another zombie. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see. So this guy has Death Touch. That's the thing with this here. We don't play much removal, so Death Touch is a big deal. Let's see. This guy just starts. What's he supposed to do here? Your go, buddy. Hey Ben, recording, playing Bant Ooze or Bant. This guy. I ended up getting myself into a bunch of Shalais, so definitely a strange list. So swing with Shalai for sure. Come on, man. What could you possibly be thinking? I guess you might have an instant speed removal. Come on, you slow bastard. I mean, we don't care if he has removal. The only thing that matters to us is that we don't get 3 damage in here. Ah, you slow bastard. Kill Shalai or take the damage. Okay. Attack with Shalai. Attack with this guy. Take 7. Sounds groovy. Alright, next turn. Now what I'm hoping for is that I do have ways to gain life. I don't think he does. Okay. Let's see if this guy actually starts playing quickly. So Kite Sail, I don't think he hits anything. Non-creature, non-land. But he gets to see that we have lots of Shalais in hand. So he has some things to worry about. Him having zombies with Death Touch, though, is an issue. Okay, so this guy's definitely one of the slowest players on Earth. We're going to hit pause. Alright, he's decided to move to his next phase. He's swinging for 3. I could lock him down. In fact, I think I will. Because that means... Oh, no, he still has a Death Touch blocker. Yikesoo. I think we do block here. If it comes down to a race, having him we're taking away essentially 6 potential damage from that clock. Let's see what happens. I can't believe how just unbelievably slow this player is. Sure. Quasi-duplicate would be nice if I had another blue source. We're going to go in, swing with both. Nah, we're going to swing with Shalai. If this guy ever passes priority. I think you might need a reminder every single time. You might as well block here. Or kill Shalai so I can make another Shalai. Whatever you want to do. Alright, so far the race is definitely at my court here. Let's see if he actually wants to move fast. So he plays a 6 swamp. I mean, he could be playing Togarth. This is a weird list. Gravewalker. Well, that's big. I mean, if he swings with Hired Poisoner, I'm not sure if I... Okay, so we have another land. That means we can start our ooze strategy. It's a little late, but we're doing oozes for days. Next turn, if we get a land, I think what I do is... No attacks. He has Death Touch, we have oozes. We have quasi-duplicate oozes. Immortal Sun. That's a problem. We definitely have to increase the amount of removal we have for our next game here. Any day now. We ooze block here. I don't know why he's not swinging with this. This should be a swing every turn. Guy doesn't know what he's doing. Someone just taught him magic the other day or something. Sure. Sounds good. We don't have much choice. We have to ooze here. We just have to keep up with the level of threat. We essentially have to just be a trade war. So he comes in, creates an ooze. Pass priority, you bastard. No attacks, end turn. Next turn, if we can get our hands on a blue source, we probably quasi-duplicate that other ooze, and then we just have a massive board. And we just make oozes, and it just keeps continuing from there. The idea for us is to hopefully we can make... Okay, so he makes a skeleton, which has Death Touch. He should just be swinging every turn. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what he thinks I have. Sure, yeah, that's exactly what you should be doing. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, whatever. So, we're going to turn this into a frog. So his stuff no longer has Death Touch. He'd rather cast it down instead. So he just doesn't want to have a lizard? Okay. Sounds good. Well, now my board is getting bigger. And he doesn't get to have a big board. So, I mean, I'm sure there's other Death Barons in his list. And that was the first of 3 removals that I have. So we might get them. We're going to start swinging next turn. If I'm lucky enough to get another blue source, we do our first quasi-duplicate. Okay, so unfortunately we growth spiral here. We're just not getting the lands that we need. We need 1 blue source. And then next turn we'll quasi-duplicate, but this turn I'll be able to hold up Dive Down. Priority, sir! Stop playing with the control button held down. Alright. So I have enough to recast Shalai. I think it's safe for me to swing with a 6/6, right? Well, you know what we do? We swing with that's what we do. That's what we do. We swing with a 6/6. Nothing has Death Touch, correct? So he's gonna chomp. Yeah, block with the fucking 2/2 that you can recast. Come on, man. Sure. End turn. We're gonna make our oozes bigger. He's gonna return his shit tapped. Makes sense. Sure, things are getting big. We're gonna make another ooze at the end of his next turn. Though if I would have made one now, it would have been huge, but that's okay. Alright, so he's on the I have blockers for days strat. I don't know why he's not swinging. Death Baron. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just gonna let you hit, dude. Like, Sure. Sounds good. No blocks. Make an ooze, please. What do I need to? I should have made two, right? Let's go back. Okay. Forest? Oh, I need 3 forests. Aha! My turn. It's fine. That is extraordinarily lame. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I have to make an ooze. Just did it again, didn't I? We have dive down open for my block against that. So I have a way of dealing with things. So what it comes down to is I'm just going to have to outgrow him and just keep blocking with Shalais. So we're going to move past this. Oozes are going to get bigger. Resolve. We're going to block this guy in the air. Can I counter that? Nope, I can't. It brings back Choop. Choop goes after Shalai. Dive down on Shalai. I mean, that was going to happen anyway on block, but now it happens here. If I could surgically remove Death Baron, we could do a pretty big swing. We'll see. Not hitting that blue source has really hurt us this entire game. Yeah, in our sideboard we carry Exelon's Binding. I'm kind of considering making that a main board 4 of, somehow. Because that would have been a much better use of our time, just getting rid of that. Oh, it would have been an exile. That's why he killed it. I see now. Let's think about this. He has 4 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threats. This is up to 2 health. I'm going to take the damage. We definitely get Settle the Wreckage into. Oh, that is not what we wanted to see, as per usual. Now I have 2 choices. I can make another ooze, or I could pump all swing. This is going to be lame. Make an ooze, make an ooze. Nope, we don't swing. We just block with oozes next turn. At some point. So we're going to have to double block here. He actually wins. So there's no point in us doing this. Even though he's a terrible player. Alright, let's just do this over with here. We're going to game 2. And we're going to drop Well, this is considered removal, so I think I get rid of 2 Chemistry's Insights, add in 2 Settle the Wreckage, and I think I get rid of... I keep Ooze, I keep Mesmerizing, I keep Lyra, go down to 3 Shalai, 2 Shalai, 2 Exxon's Bindings. Dive Down kind of works, but this guy is doing a lot of stuff. He does have removal, right? So I keep Dive Down, get rid of 2 Absorbs, and bring in 2 Negates. This is going to be easier for us to get to and end it. Let's see what happens. This guy's still sideboarding. Alright, we're going to pause until then. Okay, so we're going to do this again. We're going to play first. This is a weird hand, but it does have a lot of our ramp elements. We do have all of our colors, having 2 blue, 2 white, and 2 green. So we have to keep this. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to play Hollowed Fountain tapped, and we're just going to have to delay a turn. Probably we'll start with an Incubation Druid here. Hired Poisoner. Sure. Sunpetal Grove. Ink Druid. Next turn we do an Elves. And then by turn 4 we will have 5 mana. So as long as we don't mana flood, we should be doing okay. No blocks. Okay, we are flooding a little bit. Sunpetal Grove into Land of War Elves. And I could technically quasi-duplicate this, but there's no reason for it. I mean, right? How much mana can we get? Well, let's just skip for now. No attacks. Next turn, if we have nothing, we're going to adapt our friend, the 3/5 here. Pass. No blocks. Okay, sounds good. So, what we do is we adapt here, leave Dive Down open. No attacks. We're going to go for a really, really fat Hydroid Crassus. So I think our endgame's going to be. Hopefully he wastes a Ravenous Choop. Okay, we're going to go to full control. Resolve. He's going to target Incubation Druid. We're going to tap for blue and dive down. Submit. Pay. Resolve. So he's going to probably regret that. That's okay. I'm taking 1. That's okay. That's what it is. I think in a world, quasi-duplicate on this gives you a 0/0 because it doesn't give you the money that you paid into it. I think my strategy, honestly, is make the biggest Hydroid Crassus I can. And pay 3. Pump this guy. And no attacks. I mean, worst case scenario, he spends mana removing one of these Incubation Druids, which would suck, and that's going to happen. Okay. I can't tap. He's going to kill it. It's fine. We get this removal would have happened on Hydroid, so it is what it is. We're going to refill our entire hand. That's really all I really care about. And we're going to heal. No blocks. And we're doing pretty good. So give me blue, green, so we have 10 mana, which means we can do this guy for 8. We're going to draw 4 and heal 4. There's a lot. Now he could kill it, That's quite possible. Look how much land we drew into. That's disgusting. I wonder what happens when you... Who the hell are you? He gets a duress. I mean, duress is probably bad for us. You don't have Death Touch, do you? No, you don't. So Hydroid definitely wins that fight. No blocks. Sounds good. So we're going to play this. We're going to play this. We're going to play that. We're going to play Ooze. I want to leave up one dive down if I can. Pay 1. And then I want to quasi-duplicate the Ooze using this mana. So now we swing with Hydroid before he has a chance to remove it. Hit you for that amount. And what I probably do is if he duresses, we play Dive Down in response. Sure, you can have that. Dive Down in response. And then we do double quasi-duplicate on the Ooze next turn. Sure, play this. Made a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Quasi-duplicate on the Ooze. Discarding Forest. Then we're going to make an Ooze. And then we're going to make another Ooze. Make an Ooze. I could swing here. I probably should. I'm at 19. Yeah, we're going to swing. Yeah. Team blocking is probably good. And now we're going to kill the demon. Is what it is. Next turn, we swing out. Unless he has a Ritual of Soot. Which he might, if he's smart. If not, I think we actually have him here. Come on, man. Shouldn't be that hard. Sure, make 2 clerics. That's more blockers. I don't think that saves you. Okay. Tap 3. Play this for 12. Was I wrong? Play this for 10. Okay. Swing out, I think, with all but one ooze. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we do this. We have more oozes. We have more quasi-duplicates. I'm not too worried about losing oozes. We have a flying 10-10 trampler. We have ways to get rid of things. Man, this is it's pretty much exactly what we could have wanted here. And I think we still win. Sure, so 10 damage. 10 damage coming through. And that's this game. Cool, we have one more for best 2 out of 3. Let's see. I'm going to keep my hand the same. I don't think I saw a lot of my stuff. Quasi-duplicate, man. Against him, it's a problem because he can't seem to remove nearly as fast as I could copy. He needs... if he plays Ritual of Soot, he could really hurt me bad, but... So far... Okay... I'm missing a white source. I have 1 playable, turn 2 playable, ability to remove. I'm going to keep. It's a little awkward, but... Let me see. Hired Poisoner? Okay, nope, 2/2 tapped. That's a thing. Alright. As long as we can keep some stuff. Hired Poisoner. Swing with a 2/2, take... Incubation Druid. Next turn we ooze. Provided he doesn't remove one of these guys. Cast down, yeah, it's probably smart. Nope. Temple Garden. Only 4 mana. I think Inter's tapped. It's going to be a race. I have the ability to turn something into a frog and exile it. I think I keep that. And we just negate the next thing that he does. We're going to have to take 3 more, bring us down to 12, but then we'll start oozing. Kite Sail. His only option... That's a pain in the ass. Do what you gotta do. He's gonna take this, most likely. If he takes negate, I'm just gonna turn it into a fucking 3/3 and get my negate back, right? Later on. I mean, in reality, his bigger issue is I have 2 of these in my hand. Okay, he grabs that, which is interesting. Sure. Swings. No blocks. Land for days. Alright, ooze number 1. I have blockers now. So he'll do 2 damage to me, 1 in the air, bring me down to 10. Next turn we'll make more oozes, then we'll start swinging. Random tab out there. He might actually have me here. So I am definitely blocking that 2/2. Oof. No blocks. Biogenic. Makes a news. No attacks. End turn. I think we actually do block with Land of War Elves next turn now that I have my mana fixed. What's he got? Worst case scenario, I actually might turn my own Land of War Elves into a 3/3. Sure. Block here, take one in the air. Spawn of Mayhem. Yeah, I'll do it. Well, we're actually in a hysterical place. He has no reason to believe that I haven't settled the wreckage. Yeah, I think we play the defensive strat. No attacks. End turn. All the oozes get a little bit bigger. We both get hit for 1. I mean, that does suck. He's gonna swing out, maybe, with the 4/4 and the 1/2. That would be my guess. I could settle those, and then... Okay. Or I might want to settle that next turn. Resolve. Pass turn. Okay, settle the wreckage. I get my negate back for all that good it's going to do me. He has to go find swamps. And then, do I have enough for a Shalai and this? No, I do not. I think my best bet is to preemptively turn this motherfucker into a frog. And swing with 1 question mark? Yeah, we're gonna do that. If he wants to lose both his dudes here, I'm cool with it. Sure. I'm cool with that trade. They both die. I have 2 5/5s, and now I finally stabilized the board, but he has removals, so negate that fuck out of that thing. And now we have a Shalai, play land, swing for 10, and I think we actually might have it. It is a miracle. Play that guy, sure. Play Lyra, because that's how you hit that guy over the face one more time. Swing with 2 oozes. And game over. Alright guys, well it took 40 minutes, but we got a victory. Thanks for hanging in there. This is Anthony, signing off.